football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first swing today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking for a gap. It's Young. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss. You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
He escapes the pocket. Here he goes. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how.
Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man steps out at 28. So Appalachian State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Bringing pressure. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. They'll try the ground game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the side.
Comes the punter onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The back's got it, fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Running with purpose. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest, if Notre Dame's going to become this top-5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to... field here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. The App State offense goes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Graham down the middle. It's Lawson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the right side. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Pulls it in. It's Young. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's the handoff. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Young. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be visible at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Mason.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. to the air. It's Van Buren. That's caught. It's Larson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Jukes to get free. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down. We're going to throw it. He lets it go. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to scramble to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking for some space. It's Mason. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive. The 25. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That's reeled in. It's Larson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Just gets in the way, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the run, it's Mason. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. With the catch, it's Lawson. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Young. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The App State offense goes back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The ball is caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. A change of direction. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And then first down, right back to the running game. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Van Buren. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Going after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Trying to find some room. It's Mason. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him. A tremendous play, the pick, and then that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. An important third down attempt for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, and hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First and 10 play coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Now it's second down here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Catch made on the left side.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Irish. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On the ground, it's Mason.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody... sound, it's really solid. Fence on that play.
QB bootlegs here. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Pressure is coming. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Here comes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Running back grabs it on a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pulls it in. It's Lawson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter.
He's in the clear. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
2nd down now after the sack. Catch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Spins away from defenders. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. clock with the running game. That's the spin move. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The quarterback just kneels down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee, end this game, and advance in the playoffs.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.